Thank you for accepting my invitation, joining this special campaign of mine, the Happiness Interview campaign. So, as you may know, we're living in the world, how do I say, chaos, always running, trying new things and chasing. So, mental health is something really important, and that is also the topic of our discussion today to raise people awareness of protecting the mental health, the inner peace. We've known each other for a pretty long time. I mean, for more than 7 years since the first class of you and me joining. I can see the positive energy from you, the very bright smile, and also watching you on social media. You've been sharing, you've been doing some of the great things. So that is the reason why I would love to have some more deeper conversations with you about this topic. So for sure, let's just quickly introduce yourself, Lily.
Okay. It's great to be here and thank you for having me today. So my name's Thảo, but you can call me Lily. And I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm running my own business here. It's about plastic surgery, like nose job, breast augmentation, tummy tuck, and some stuff like that. I also do permanent makeup like eyebrow, lip tattoo, and eyeliner. Beside that, I am really into doing yoga. And I usually do yoga 3 times a week at yoga center and 3 times a week at home. Yes, that's some information about me.
Wow. Let's go deeper into your profession right here. I can see that you've been doing plastic surgery for a few years and the permanent makeup.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of running your own business, Lily?
Because when I do this job, I can make people become beautiful, confident, and happy with their face or their body. Because some women after giving birth, they feel unconfident and they want to do like tummy tuck or some stuff like that to make them feel confident and beauty. That's what I am doing for my customer.
Share with me some of the specific situations before when your customer was coming to you and after the surgery, it has changed their life for the better.
Yeah, I remember my customer came to my clinic and she asked me about because after giving birth, her belly, have a lot of excess skin and a lot of fat. She told me that her husband he didn't like about it, and he go out. He have another woman, so that made my customer feel so frustrated about it. So. And then she decided to do surgery to make her body like better than after giving birth. And then after doing plastic surgery like tummy tuck and liposuction, she feel confident and now she have a happy life with her child, and now she have new boyfriend. And yes, she text me and she say thank you because after she do plastic surgery, she can live her like happy and have a lot of opportunity for a job.
We're living in the modern world right now. But then in the past, our parents, our grandparents usually say natural beauty is the best. We don't we don't have to go anything, adjust anything, because that's what God gives us from the very beginning. What do you think about this?
The natural beauty, I think, is a beauty, but if you have like some point in your face or in your body and you don't like it or it make you feel sad or unconfident, so you can fix it to make your life better. When you like confidence, you feel like you're beautiful, so you can do a lot of things in life. Yeah,
agree. So what would be the message for people who are hesitant to do plastic surgery? what would be the message from the expert like you for them to like go change themselves so that they can have more opportunities to be more confident in life?
If they want to. So as I can say, some people don't need to do any plastic surgery. They still feel confident. They still feel beauty, right? But if they want to change something in their body and their face, so absolutely they can do it right away, because now the plastic surgery in Vietnam so developed. So yeah, we have a lot of technique to do surgery. I think if they want to, they can do it right away to make their life better.
All right. So for sure that even men or women who are watching the episode today and they are hesitant to do the plastic surgery for so long, when they're listening to you, it can be the push for them to go and do it, because maybe people are afraid of what other people may say when they have the plastic surgery, things like that. But then at the end of the day, you gotta be comfortable with yourself. You gotta be confident in yourself so that you can do any other things. Right.
Yeah,
So just do what you want in life. Right. So thank you so much. For sure, maybe later I'll think about doing some surgeries for myself later. I can see that you always have positive energy. What is the secret, Lily?
What is my secret for stay positive?
Yes.
Sometimes I have a struggle time, but I always think that I have so many things to appreciate it. Like I have family, I have my husband, so I always feel like appreciating for everything that I am having.
So gratitude and appreciation is what you use, like the method that you use to switch your attention to what you still have, to what you are appreciative. That's why I can see happy face always, right? So coming to the main topic today, which is happiness. How do you define happiness, Lily?
How do I define happiness? There's so many ways to define happiness, but for me, it's often in those small things, meaningful moments that we truly find joy, like the smile of my son, the well-being of my parents, or seeing the sunrise when I wake up, or even the wisdom shared by Tommy English, for example. All of these are deep sources of happiness that make life feel truly fulfilling. And I also think knowing contentment is happiness. It reminds me that happiness doesn't always come from how much we have, but from appreciating what we already possess. And when we know contentment, we no longer chase endless desires. We can truly enjoy peace of mind. So that's what I think.
Have you ever had the period of time in your life when you couldn't really be present, you couldn't really focus on the things that you have, but then you're drowned in some of the struggles and the difficult situations, but you forgot about the beauty of the small little things in your life?
And yes, I do. But as I can say, sometimes I feel like I very rushed in everything. But when I grow up every day, so I feel like I'm just more mature. So I can control my feeling and I live more slowly.
Nice. Okay. So you see everything that happens to us as a learning experience, whether it's a mistake, whether it's a failure. They're all a part of our learning progress, right? They all makes us a better person. So we either win or learn, right? As I can see, you all have a lot of stress and anxiety in life, but what are some of the specific techniques that you have used to switch your attention, to focus more on what we have, what is still all right, rather than what went wrong?
I focus on my goals. So I write down my goals and I focus on my goals.
So
That's what
always
I
stick to your goals.
yes.
Okay. Do you have the habit of journaling?
Journal, yeah, just a year recently.
Okay. So, what do you usually write, and how, in which time of the day that you spend for journaling?
I usually write my to-do list in the
Okay.
day, and something that I am really grateful for,
Okay.
and the long-term goals, and something good for my baby in your day, like the diet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about the stress and the depression? Do you have the habit of writing them down?
Yes, I have.
Does it help?
Yes, it helps a lot. Sometimes I don't agree with something that my husband said to me,
Okay.
but I don't want to like react like I don't agree with that, or I'm not the side with my husband. I just listen to him, and then if I am not happy about this, but I leave it and I think about it later, and I write it down, and then I realize something that I don't have to react right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not good, and it's not that what I mean later, So I keep myself to like that,
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay. I think that's a great tip because not so many people can do that, including me a few years ago. Because when we get angry, the emotion goes up, and sometimes we cannot control what we say, what we act at the time. But then if we can master the method that you have just shared, don't act immediately, right? Maybe that's the time that you should sit back, you should observe your feeling, you should write down your feelings. Then after that, maybe you may think the problem is not that big. It's just all the emotion at that time. And then we can find better ways to deal with the situation and talk to the person, right? Is that, the secret to a happy, long-lasting relationship?
Yes, that's a great.
Right?
Yes.
Because like living away from each other, because I know that your husband is living in the US and you and your son is living in Vietnam, but then you guys will move together. But then I think that's also the secret to a happy relationship, a long distance relationship.
Exactly.
Right. To not act immediately, to sit back and think. That's nice. I've applied it during the time a lot. So let's talk about the last time that you were stressed out, and what did you do to overcome that period of time?
So after giving birth, I usually stress out because my son, he has a hard time to sleep. Every night I have to wake up so many times, to take him go back to sleep. That made me stressed out because I have enough sleep. But after that, I think he's so cute. He's my son. He's my everything. He's my life. So why do I have, stress out because of that? That made me feel better. And so everything's okay after that,
Firstborn, always, we need to get used to the things. So I think that I should share with you. My wife is pregnant for 3 months, and I'm so happy with that.
So
Yes,
congratulations.
thank you for that. And it has changed my life a lot. And now, right now, I'm getting used to the thing. Thanks to journaling, it helps me a lot in controlling and in managing everything. From your side first, what has changed since the last time you were pregnant, and since the time that you gave birth? What has changed in your emotion, in your daily routines? And how did you adapt with the changes? Because like before that, for sure that you had some of the specific daily routines without Titus. But then after that, with him in your belly, and then with him beside you in the cot, probably something has changed.
Okay, actually, when I was pregnant, I also do things that
Okay.
normally I do because I go to work until the 8th month, and then I off just 1 month for to
Wow.
take
Okay.
some rest before giving
Wow.
birth. So I think everything is all right. Like I don't feel tired. I don't feel like don't want to eat. Everything's normal. I also go to do yoga every day and go swimming.
Mm,
Yeah, I do everything like I'm not pregnant.
okay.
So it's all right. Yes, and after giving birth, doing after
Of
giving
course.
birth, of course, of course, my schedule changed because
Okay.
I have Titus.
Okay.
It's a busy day, so busy in the morning. The whole day just around Titus. The
Yeah.
morning, feed him, take a shower for him, and then take him to the bed, and
Mm,
then he wake up, and then cook for him. Yeah,
mm,
so many things to do for him the whole day, but I still arrange time to go to do yoga, time to read book, time
mm,
to write down my goals
mm,
or my story in the day, time to talk to my husband, time to talk my family, my dad.
mm,
Yeah, I think just think
mm.
positive, and everything is gonna be all right.
I can see you are a
Yeah, stay.
very well organized person.
Yeah.
Everything will be as planned in your schedule. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, even when so busy with Titus, you still have time. You still can arrange time to do your things that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it will support a lot because
Yeah.
like when you're happy with yourself, when you do the things that you like, going
Mm-hmm.
to the yoga center, the swimming
Mm-hmm.
pool, or talking to
Mm-hmm.
your loved ones, it will
Yeah.
support the relationship between you and your son and Titus, right?
Right.
Because at that
Mm-hmm.
time you're happy. So probably when you play with him, when you feed him, you can have the more positive mindset to play with your son. It's nothing wrong here. It's about how we adapt with the situation. Also, from my side, yeah, it has changed a lot since we found out that my wife is pregnant. I mean, like, I love that. When we found out and then we hugged each
Mm-hmm.
other and we cried. And then
Yeah.
usually I work until 9 and then go back, fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But right now,
Mm-hmm.
I adjust my schedule to go back a little bit earlier, like around 7:30, so that
Okay.
I can talk to her, I can do the
Mm-hmm.
massage for her, I can also read books for her.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'm learning how to cook also, some good food
Uh-huh.
for her. I stay at home more rather than going out. I mean, having some of the changes of life is positive when you feel it's a positive change. Yeah, because like a lot of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
when he has his first kid, that's a lot of
So pressure.
pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
people may see having kid is like having a new attachment.
Oh, yes.
Agree,
Uh-huh.
because like
Uh-huh.
you
Uh-huh.
cannot go out as normal, you cannot go with your
Mm.
friends, you cannot drink, you cannot smoke, you cannot go travel because right now you have to spend time, you have to pay more attention to your financial saving, things like that, right? So that
Yeah,
you
yes.
you can afford the baby.
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
then the thing is that we can do it together, right? So,
Right. Mm-hmm.
right? Instead
Mm-hmm.
of two going traveling, right now you have three or maybe four. That's the whole new
Yeah.
experience, right? So thank you so much for sure that I will need a lot of experience from you. We've talked a lot about gratitude. I have learned from one of the daily routine of yours is that
Mm-hmm.
you write down something that you're grateful for the day,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So how important it is for people to practice gratitude, Lily? Do you think gratitude could be some help for people to stay positive?
Yeah, grateful is a tip that help you to stay positive because when you feel like grateful for the things that you already possess, you feel like you're so lucky, and you feel happy because you have some things around like your
Mm-hmm.
parents, your kids, or your lover,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and your even the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So just think about that what you're already possess,
Mm-hmm.
and grateful for that. So you feel you're so lucky, and nothing, no matter what happened in your day.
You can still face with that.
Exactly.
Right. So let's talk about something has big influence on happiness, which is money. A lot of people might think money can bring happiness. What's your opinion?
I think money can certainly help make life, like easier by reducing stress about basic needs, and it's providing opportunity for experiences, and even improving access to healthcare and education. And it can also enable you to enjoy things like travel, comfort, which can bring joy. But for me, however, true happiness goes beyond material possessions. While money can improve circumstances, but it doesn't necessarily create lasting fulfillment. Yeah. So things like meaningful relationships, purpose, and inner peace tend to play more an important role in long-term happiness, right? So I think money can contribute to happiness, but it isn't the ultimate source of it. Yeah, so that's what I think.
So should people focus on making money?
As I say, money can help life reducing stress, but it's not the ultimate sort of it. So yeah, you can focus on making money, and you can enjoy life.
So the key here is to balance in making money, for
to
sure,
balance.
to guarantee your basic needs first, but then be mindful in making money, and be mindful in spending time, and then doing what you love during the day also.
Yeah, I saw that the video that you share, focusing on making money, but don't make it like addicted to it, right?
Yes. Don't be addicted to it.
Don't be addicted to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it relates me a lot. I have a friend in the badminton club, and he saw me with the new camera. I've just bought the camera for the action camera, and he asked me where to buy it, and I asked the purpose, and he said, I want to buy a camera so that I can memorize the time together playing with my kids. And I said, wow, okay. So he also shared with me some of the beautiful stories. He told me that I really love playing with my kids even though I'm so busy during the day. And he told me, Tommy, I don't know how much money later that I can earn to buy these moments when they grow up, and then when they go out to the world, right? Maybe no matter how much money that you have in your bank account, you cannot buy those things back.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
the
right.
meaningful story, and that's the alert for people when they just focus on making money. And I think that, all right, when I have a lot of money, I can send my kids to high reputation school, things like that. I can buy them good clothes. I can feed them with the good food. I can bring them some of the expensive vacation. But then your kids, your family members need your time more than the money that you provide them.
Right. Exactly. That's what I think. Yeah.
Be mindful. Money is important, but it's not everything.
It's not everything, right?
Yeah. So last question for you, Lily. What would be the message for people to stay happy and positive every day?
The message that I would tell the people to stay happy and positive daily, keep going. You're doing a good job, because even when it feels like progress is slow and uncertain, but remember, every step that you take now, it is shaping the person that you're meant to be. You're learning, you're growing, you're becoming wiser with every experience. And don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you just keep learning, keep exploring, and keep believing, embracing the journey. And the future will, you look back, and you're gonna be like so proud of how far you come.
Wow, what a message. I mean, Yeah, it can help me a lot because a lot of time when I feel like, oh, I'm not taking progress, I feel like I'm not getting any further. I start comparing myself to other people.
To others.
But then, thanks to the message right now, progress, how much it is, small or little, is still progress. So you should be appreciative of how far and how long you have come, right? But keep believing yourself, never give up.
Exactly. Never give up. Yeah.
Right. Thank
You
you
keep
so much.
going. Yes.
Thank you so much, Lily. I think that is the end of my questions about this topic. And do you have any questions back for me? For sure, I will be happy to discuss more if you have any questions for this topic that you want to know more.
So, do you have any technique that you can manage, or you can deal with stress?
I have a lot of techniques actually. People may say, "Oh, Tommy is stress-free," but actually, I'm stressed out a lot during the time. But then, I think the best technique is no technique at all. Is to actually welcome everything, right? You see, stress as a part of your life. I've
Yeah.
just wrote something right here. People usually say that they have to face with difficulties and problems in life. But for me, we get to face with problems and difficulties, and get to are different, right? Get to,
Right.
it means you are grateful for what is coming, right? So I say I get to experience the problems and the difficulties, right? So you're doing yoga, you practice sport, for the first few days, it may get hurt. And because
Right.
that's the time you change the routines, right? It hurts for the first few days. But then if you keep going with the process, if you don't give up, you will get used to it. Right? So stress and problems and difficulties and obstacles in life are there for a reason. And if you keep pushing, if you keep running from it, you will never have any experience. But if you welcome it, okay, stress, that's a part of life. I see it as an opportunity and I face with that. So the next time the stress comes to you, you might feel, okay, last time I dealt with that, this time will be the same. I will become more comfortable with dealing with the stress, with the anxiety, right? So
Yeah.
get yourself be familiar with what is coming. That's the technique. And I think that's the mindset that helps me deal with everything in my life with a positive mind. And rather than that, go to the nature, switch your attention to what you can control, what is still all right, your family, your kids, your husband, right? The ability to just walk, to see, to speak, to smile. Right?
Yes.
That's the thing that money can't buy. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
One time, one of my students, came to me and told me, Tommy, I lost my job. And I said, really? Okay. How bad is that? You still can talk. You still can work. You haven't had any serious, terrible accident. You're still here. You're still talking to me. You didn't lose
Still
anything.
alive.
You're still alive. You can always start over. New job, then maybe it's better, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
face it with a positive attitude and you can deal with anything in your life.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you for the question. And I am so happy talking to you after a pretty long time. So thank you so much, Lily. I wish you a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you. Have a
Appreciate it.
great day, Thầy.
Thank you. I'll see you again, okay?
Okay.